Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pretty and I'm Clarity Cuts, and I want to thank you all for joining me here again for another message. So as always, I'm going to refer to my notes. It's my message that I want to get out and my tone, so do forgive me. So let's get started. Hope everyone's doing great. The energies are a bit far out. So I hope everyone's staying hydrated and, coasting through this time. Just know there's nothing for you to fix. Just be here in the present moment. And it's important that your nervous system is calm and not in reactive mode so that you can really get the full essence of this message. So let's begin. So, today's message is nothing's happening to you. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Everything is happening in your life for your awareness. And most people are living completely outside of themselves. They're hooked into stories, outcomes, who's right, who's wrong, good versus bad. Us versus them. And I want to be clear. All of these are distractions to try to get you from not being within, not going within. And it's not that someone's evil. There's some villain out there trying to get you. It's none of that. The more your attention is outside of you, the less power you have inside of you. So the more you're without, the less power you give yourself. And this is important. A distracted mind will never integrate. When your nervous system is reactive, it can't see clearly. And when you can't see clearly, this is when you become polarized. Polarized, good versus bad, right and wrong. The moment you're polarized, you stay reactive. And the moment you're reactive, you're inside the game. And you've heard the saying, life's a game. So here's an image that helps. And it's the only one that I could really think of, so my apologies. Think of yourself as a teeter-totter, the seesaw. When we were young, we used to sit on that. And there's a board, and you have one person sitting on one side, and you have another person sitting on the other. And then there's that triangular foundation bit. You're that base, you're the foundation. That center point that board sits on. And you're going to have situations where, they're going to try to swing you one way or another. They pile on stories, opinions, fear, anger. They're trying to pull you. The people on either side are trying to pull you. And it's all to weigh the board down. But your job is not to jump on any side. It's to keep that board balanced. Be that foundation, that one point. Stay in that 0 point. Because the moment you lean to one side with anger, blame, fear, outrage, opinions, needing to be right, that board will tip. And now you're no longer part of the foundation. You're now part of the swing. The exit is neutrality. Being neutral. Staying at that 0 point. Not always easy. And neutrality doesn't mean you don't care. Neutrality doesn't mean you're passive. Neutrality means you're present. You're in the now. Nothing is good. Nothing is bad. It just is. So here's the simplest tool that I can think of to give you. When you feel pulled, just say to yourself, that's interesting. That's it. That one sentence collapses the charge. Being curious dissolves control. That's interesting. Just that one sentence. And when you can observe without reacting, the game loses you. It can't see you. That's when you start seeing the game. So let's move to the body for a moment. Your body isn't betraying you. It's a communication vehicle. It speaks to you all the time. We have bioenergetic feedback system that's built in. You, me, everyone, all of us. So think of your body like a dashboard of a car. If something goes wrong with your car, the lights light up, right? The engine light comes on, for example, and you know that something's wrong with the engine. So you pop the hood, you take a look at the engine, and you try to figure out what's going on. Well, your body is a vehicle. It's the same. It behaves in the same way. Pain, fatigue, anxiety, illness. It's all information trying to tell you something. They're not failures. They're indicators. And we've been programmed to silence these indicators, put tapes over the lights. Squash it. Push it away. Overanalyze it. And it's simply just trying to speak to you. It's trying to tell you to ask that one question to yourself. What is this trying to tell me about myself right now? That's the question we should be asking. When these things come up, anxiety, fear, illnesses, anger, you get triggered. Pause, take a breath, and ask yourself, what is this trying to tell me about myself right now? What do we do instead? We go into blame. Why has this happened? Who's doing this to me? How do I make it stop? Ask yourself, what's wanting to be integrated? Because it's asking for you to look at it so it can be integrated. Reality's not punishing you. Reality's reflecting to you. Our reality is a mirror for us. Our within is reflected without. Your triggers aren't your enemies. Your triggers are information. Your circumstances aren't random. They're feedback. And the only place that integration happens is in the now, in the present moment. So it's not in the past is already done. We learn from the past. It's not in the future because the future hasn't happened yet. So when you stand still, when you stop reacting, when you stop feeding the stories and go within, something powerful happens. You exit the game. The game loses you. Can't see you. And systems don't run on control. The systems run on your attention, what you feed it with your attention. Your emotions, your thoughts, your actions, reactions. That's what feeds the system. And the moment that you bring your attention back home to you, within, into your body, into the now, into the present moment, you reclaim your power. So the next time something triggers you or pulls you, breathe. Stay centered. Remember that one sentence. That's interesting. Neutralize the charge. Keep that board balanced. And just know that nothing is happening to you. You're just starting to see again. So, that's the message for today. I hope this helped you. If you know of anyone who can use this video, please share. And please, let me know what you think. Right? Send me a comment. And if there's any videos that you'd like me to make, please let me know. And before I let you go, I just want to thank all of you for taking the time to be here to watch these videos. I know life is busy. It's very chaotic right now. And you taking the time to go through these 5, 6, 10-minute videos means so much to me. And I really, truly appreciate it, because you could be somewhere else doing, something else. And that you're here watching this, supporting me, I'm very grateful. So thank you all so much. I'm sending you all so much love. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video.